Burnouts. We've got a podcast for you. A little late in the day. Apologies for that. We had a lot of stuff we wanted to talk about, and boy, did we talk about it. We got some game recaps that are very light, mostly just talking about some storylines from the games, the Jimmy Butler injury, just going through some of our favorite moments from Jimmy Butler's time on the Heat. We've got the Sacramento Kings game where the Heat got their lick back against the Kings and recovered after a bad loss against the Warriors. Then we preview the upcoming 3 games on this road trip, the Trailblazers, the Jazz, and the Suns, again on a back-to-back. Then we've got some other stuff. We're talking about trades, we're talking about we're talking about Terry Rozier, Draymond, the Knicks free-falling and then blowing out the Nets in one of the craziest games ever where the Nets score 66. Tatum working out in front of the media. Are the Celtics now favorites for the finals? Ja Morant says he wants to be in Memphis, but does he really want to be in Memphis? And Giannis, maybe you and John need to talk to a relationship counselor and figure out how to get out of bad relationships because it's getting toxic. So we got a lot of stuff to talk through. Thank you all for listening. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. We'll get to all that and more after this. Here we are. We are joined again by a good friend of the pod, almost a weekly guest at this point, Mr. Hansel Pupo. Still today.
Back again with the white vans, brother. Back again. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you, dude. Happy to have you. As we have some stuff to talk about, and we're gonna do this a little differently. We're still gonna recap some of the games, the past 2 since I last recorded, the Warriors and Sacramento game. But we're gonna be talking about kind of storylines involved in this more than just the game right now.
Lock him up. Terry Rozier.
We're going to get to that. That comes later. And then we will preview some more games. But starting off with this Warriors game, look, it was a disappointing loss, 135 to 112. A bad game by all accounts from pretty much everyone. 1 of 13 from the field for Bam, 1 of 6 for Davion, 4 of 12 for Jaime. Kalel was 7 of 10, so that was good. He was showing some more effort, catching some more lobs and things of that nature in this game, but it just wasn't enough. We got beat by really mostly like the attention that Steph Curry draws, but regardless, the main story coming out of this game is the Jimmy Butler injury. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Jimmy used to play for the Heat. Any Heat fan, I hope, listening knows that, unless maybe you're 4 years old listening to the podcast, and then I apologize that this is what you're listening to. Jimmy looked bad when it came down. I feel like it was pretty clear that it was an ACL. Not that you can ever obviously tell from the screen, but there's a certain type of injury where you feel it. And Jimmy's 36 years old. He's kind of been injury prone already. And an ACL injury right before the trade deadline, maybe a gift, maybe a curse for the Warriors. Spells a lot of bad things for the Warriors, but I just want to take a moment. He's not dead, right? He's not dead, but this might be the end of the basketball career of Jimmy Butler as we know it. Maybe he'll come back. Would you we talked about this off pod, but you wouldn't say he's going to come back and be Jimmy Butler again.
No, of course not. I mean, he's going to be 37. I mean, the timeline for ACL usually a year for normal people. For them, it's probably going to be 6, 7, 8 months, right? Probably be 37. I don't know when his birthday is.
September, yeah.
Yeah, so he'll be 37, older. I mean, I think he's just contribute off the bench, but at what cost? But no, it's just,
we're not seeing playoff Jimmy ever again.
Ever again. No. That run is over with, and it was nice.
It was fun. And that's what brings me to, as much as Heat fans are burned by Jimmy Butler and how that all went down, and I think both sides of it probably handled it poorly, including our front office. I will never take for granted those years with Jimmy Butler because they were really fun to watch. Yep. And he fully embraced Miami, and I think Miami fully embraced him. He was a character like no other that we've had on the court. There's a clip, and this is all to say I want to talk about some of our favorite moments of Jimmy Butler in a Heat jersey specifically. And there's this clip that always goes around on Twitter, usually around the playoff times. And it's that sequence, game 4 against Boston, against the Bucks, where he had 56 points and he has that dunk and he's holding on to the rim and the crowd just goes crazy. I remember watching that, and I have goosebumps right now. Just Oh man, there was just so much joy in those playoff runs.
Hmm.
What are some of your like favorite Jimmy Butler
I
moments? I
think
know I have a few.
number one has to be just him just tired. And what game was that in? Was
That
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 was
was game 3 in the Lakers bubble where he's leaning over,
yeah,
like
that like that just showed you like
the
this
40
guy,
point triple double
yeah,
against the
he
Lakers.
just cared so much. And I don't think any of us will ever understand that feeling of not carrying bums, but like just hard carrying a team. Like hard carrying a team in sports, either it be like I used to play video games with you a lot, but like hard carrying someone in video games. Imagine in an actual like physical sport, it's tough and it's draining, and you could care that you could tell he cared so much to win something, even if it was a bubble. I mean, people count it. I'm gonna count it as well. But yeah, he cared so much, and I get it. The people that are mad at him for leaving Miami, but
Yeah.
I think you gotta understand that both sides just handled it very, really bad. And I will, more leaning on the sides that we kind of messed it up. I mean, there's things that he messed up really bad. Obviously, I understand that, but we didn't
Yeah, I
get him
think
at.
it starts with the comments from
Yeah, the comments were fast. That you don't do that, but like you're asking for so much help, and they never bring you anyone. They try for sure, but they don't bring you
it was
help.
never enough. Yeah.
So I get him, and the best thing that happened was just to mutually part ways, and I'm fine with that. Like I think that was the best way to handle that, and I can't take anybody for granted because that guy gave us hope in a time where we
The
had.
first the first ever
Mhm.
A seed to reach the finals. So, well,
Yeah,
since 1999, and
yeah,
that was a
like
lockout season. So
he gave us so much hope, and he gave you someone to rally around. And look, let's be honest here. Do we really have a superstar, whatever you want to call Jimmy Butler
no,
nowadays? We don't have a superstar.
no, Jimmy Butler, regardless of how he played on the court, because in the regular season
Yeah,
wasn't
exactly.
who he
I
was in the
agree. I agree.
playoffs.
I agree.
He was a star in the way that he presented himself, that he carried himself. I mean, like even from when he first got to Miami, him playing dominoes in Little Havana, like smoking Cuban
Yeah.
cigars.
I actually saw him in person one time, playing dominoes at his coffee shop. So I don't want to go through the whole entire story, but like you have to go from table to table to table. So there's three tables, and he's sitting like in the like the VIP table. So you go from one table to the other one to the one, and you play against Jimmy Butler. And Draymond was there, and I think that's pretty much it. But it was very cool to see him. I don't know if you've ever seen NBA basketball players in person, like right next to you, tall as fuck.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but yeah, it's like a whole aura. And back to what we were saying, it's like he carried. Maybe he wasn't a superstar, but he carried himself like a superstar.
yeah.
And that at the moment, yeah, we have Bam, but we don't have that superstar like poster. This guy, who is that
No,
guy?
no.
That's Jimmy Butler. I know who that is. That's Jimmy Butler. You could tell someone from I don't know, Kissimmee, be like, oh, who's this guy? And they're gonna be like, who the heck is that?
The thing is, Bam carries himself more like almost a Tim Duncan type,
Yeah,
and Jimmy was just I mean, he was a shit talker. Uh,
yeah,
the me over him game,
yeah.
was just iconic.
Who was
Him
it? Tobias
shouting that
against
to
Tobias, right?
Tobias,
Tobias.
yeah, yeah, or him over me rather, not me
Hmm.
over him. The
Who who
Grant.
who did he almost get into a fight with? Was it from the Pacers dude with the cornrows? What's his name?
Oh man, wow, you're throwing it back right now. He did have cornrows. Uh,
Uh,
I don't even think he's in the league anymore.
that guy, he popped off for like 2 seasons. He was playing really good, and he never was the
TJ
same.
Warren.
T.J.
TJ
Warren.
Warren.
T.J. Warren. Yeah, he almost got into a fist fight with him.
Yeah, they got fined for an altercation.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one. That one was good too. Uh,
Overrated, but picture was cool. Was I think I forgot. It was a Denver game. I think right where it's like well, Heat fans are like overrating. I think they're overrating the picture, but like it was a picture of them like looking outside, like ready to scuffle. But Heat fans are like, oh, we got dogs as players. Whatever, don't care. But that picture
yeah,
was cool. Like everyone was out there like looking outside the door, like ready to scuffle or whatever the case may be. That was also very cool. Like
that
just
that was
that whole thing that he brought was it was cool, man. It was cool. It's cool.
the Grant Williams, him headbutting each other like
Mhm.
down the court, just
Yeah.
like getting into it, and he was talking shit when we were down, and then we won that game, which
Yeah.
is like you got to be a special kind of like star to be willing to do that. And
Mhm.
also one of the coldest quotes of all time when we lost in Boston in the playoffs. He had a quote post game saying, "We're going to be right back in this same situation and we're going to get it done."
Yeah.
And then 1 year later, we played Boston Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals, and we got it done. And that's just crazy.
Mhm.
Like, truly,
No, that guy, his aura back then was just on another level, and his confidence was crazy. You know,
he had
yeah.
moments where he looked, and I'm not exaggerating. He had moments during the playoffs where he looked like the best player in the NBA. For moments, just like,
I forgot
you,
one year he was like for like the first 3 months, like, or like MVP Jimmy.
yeah,
Like he
he,
would pop off, and he was doing things Jimmy was never good at 3-point shooter. He was hitting 3 points.
but in the playoffs he would.
Yeah. But like oh, I mean another one that I love too was Bubble, and he everyone was assuming that he was smashing what's it back then she was the ESPN reporter
Oh, Rachel Nichols?
oh no, it wasn't in the Bubble. The
That
Bubble
was
was
from
him
the
open. It was the T-Wolves scandal.
scandal that's when they thought when he beat the
Yeah.
starters with the
Yeah.
practice squad. Yeah.
Exactly. Not a Heat moment, but
Still a
that is off the top of my head, a top 50 not NBA sports event, canon event that's ever happened. Like
there was a really sick event. Then they're getting
that
the exclusive interview after, like,
that was so insane to be like, I dogged up Cat, Jeff Teague, maybe the starter. No, it was Jeff Teague and it was Cat. That's only two players I remember at the moment.
Wiggs was on that team at the time too, I believe, which he's cool with Wiggs.
Yeah,
But
and to dog up, that's insane. I don't. Is it 100% proven? I think so. I think Jeff Teague
I
said.
don't think yeah, I don't
I
think
think
anyone's
Jeff.
ever discredited
Yeah,
it.
I think Jeff Teague was actually said that did happen, and he was like He was like she was shook by it. But to get a bunch of bench players and to dog up your first team, I'm not gonna say the first team was horrible, but whatever the case may be, you still have first team players or second team players. That to me, that's number one Jimmy Butler moment.
No,
And that's not,
that's
then
pretty
that's
up
not even
there,
a
yeah.
heat. Yeah, that's not even a heat event. That's like not heat coordinated, but that moment and then and then the
Yeah, you can
interview
curse.
after that. The interview after that was like, nah, he's just cool. And Miami was going for him. I remember Miami wanted him, but he ended up going to Philly, and
Ended
that
up going to
Philly team was
Philly and
really
had a
good.
great run with Philly too. And then we got
The
lucky to get him.
the Philly run was what, 2 years, a year?
Was it 1 or 2? It was, I know it culminated in that Game 7 against Toronto.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. He leaves after that game 7.
Yeah, that's his last year with Philly. They it wasn't really Tobias Harris over him. It was Ben Simmons over him. Kind of, which
Yeah,
was also a
but
mistake.
Toby was
Proven.
getting paid a shit ton of money, I think.
Toby was getting paid, yeah. He had 1 year in Philly.
Wow, 1 year
Well, one
rental.
and a half, I guess, because I think he got traded maybe in the middle
Like,
of the
yeah. Who did they pick up for Jimmy? Maybe we're going
uh
off topic here, but I do not remember at all.
who did they send out for Jimmy?
Yeah,
Philly mini trade, Jimmy Butler. Let's find out. I don't remember.
because I
Sixers
know.
officially acquired Jimmy Butler and traded Timberwolves. They sent out Bayless, Robert Covington, Dario Saric, and a second-round draft pick. It was a very cheap trade.
Yeah.
After he had taken the Timberwolves to their first playoffs in a very long time,
Hmm.
and then got it done with Philly as well, and then came to Miami, and everybody thought, I remember, man, everyone was saying how all Jimmy wants to do is come to Miami to retire, to chill, because,
Yeah.
we have the beaches, and then immediately made a huge impact down here. Just
I
just an
I miss the run. I miss my like having that riding around that superstar player.
it was so much fun. And part of the fun too was the pain. There was a reason why we would call it like the cardiac heat, because
Yeah.
we would lose close games, we win close games. Like it was always just a roller coaster of emotions. But yeah, truly I do miss I miss that saga. And I'm,
Hmm.
as much as like I was upset about him going to the Warriors and didn't want, like an ex-girlfriend to prosper with their new boyfriend, the Golden State Warriors, I didn't want it to end like that.
Hmm.
Like
Same.
it sucks to see your star, like your favorite players go down, and you know,
Hmm.
so it's sad all around. And I did see, and to what you were kind of saying too, like there was a post that was kind of talking about how this is exactly why Jimmy didn't want to continue to play for the Heat without an extension. And on the flip side, that's exactly why you don't give an old player a max extension.
Yep.
It's like, and again, like it's a freak accident. it's not like he has a history of ACL injuries. He does have a history of injuries.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't clean up until this moment. He would always miss games. But the risk is you give this guy a ton of money and then he can't play. And now
What
you're where the
is
Warriors are at.
what is your opinion on no player's ever bigger than a team? This more applies to soccer, but I mean, I guess you could apply this to basketball. Like,
I I think it depends. I don't think we should have ever let Wade go. I think most
yes.
people, I think even Pat Riley has like admitted that. Uh, I don't think Jimmy was here long enough to warrant that.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think, and I do wish that I would have been more than happy to give Jimmy a long extension at a better number.
Yeah, at a better number per year.
But at a certain point, it's like, we can't just like, if you just give Jimmy the max, what are we doing
Yeah.
here? We're, we're not, we're not going to be able to do much.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
There's a rare instance like Curry, Golden State was
yeah,
like,
like,
yeah, like we're
if Curry wants to stay there till he retires, if they're looking at him like, hey, by the way, this is your perfect chance. If you want to get traded, we'll trade you for picks. And
yeah.
Curry's like, I want to keep playing in Golden State. Then you let Curry keep playing in Golden State. That's not a question.
So what about I'm trying to think about someone like perhaps not Luka, maybe like Brunson that's been there for like four
I don't think
years.
anyone's sacred at that point. No, you haven't
No.
won anything.
Yeah, I think
They love him.
yeah, people that won and have been there for an extended amount of time.
I don't think you become like sacred to a city until you win a chip.
How about Giannis? Giannis is the best one I can think about right now.
Yeah, you win a chip there, or you got drafted there and you were there for a long time. Like that's how
Mm-hmm.
Luka felt in Dallas. They didn't win the championship; they made it to the finals, but he got drafted. He was another like white blonde European power
Yeah.
forward. Like,
What do you think about Luka in the Lakers? It's like just vibes and aura, and just looking at him in the Lakers uniform. I don't like it. I think it's very weird and very gross.
Well, one thing, and people pointed this out. It's the Lakers don't use gold jerseys anymore. Like they use those like yellowy jerseys.
Yeah, it's
And I
very
think
yellowy.
white pasty skin like mine and Luka's does not look good
It
in
does
yellow jerseys.
not. Yeah, it does not hit.
Like
It
you
does
have to
not
get a
hit.
tan. Like Luka brother hit the beach this summer.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I mean, I think in the purple he looks nice. I think the purple's a good color. But
I just think he just looked like a maverick, like Luka
he
Maverick.
he
I thought
was.
he was gonna retire. I was like, I'm like, maybe Luka never wins. I don't give a shit. I'm also the first person to admit that I'm not a big Luka fan. I respect his game. I think he's disgusting, but
Yeah, I mean, there's no way.
he just looks like a maverick. Like I was like, this guy's gonna die as
He
a
was
maverick.
perfect for that city, and they loved him. It's a
And
shame.
he loved the city. He loved the city. You could tell by his first interview in the Lakers, or there's like an interview, and
He was heartbroken the whole.
his homecoming game back to Dallas. I think he was crying.
He was crying, and like he bled for that city.
Yeah,
he loved that city.
I generally think he will go back though one day. I don't think he stays in the Lakers. I really don't think he stays in the Lakers. Like I don't.
I don't know. I know Nico Harris isn't there, but I don't know if he like has some blame against Patrick Dumont too.
Mhm.
The owner. So the Lakers thing is, I mean, everyone kind of knew when they made this trade, like they got lucky to get Luka for what they got, but they didn't have a team ready to be built around Luka just yet. So this was always, I feel like, a throwaway year, which sucks for a player who's as good as Luka is. That you're like, okay, that's a year of his like early prime that we're just throwing away. But realistically speaking, they haven't had the time to build a team around Luka yet. They had the LeBron and AD team, and then all of a sudden they got Luka. That's not how it normally happens.
And just look at, I mean, AD for Luka, which I was not I was a kind of a big fan of it. I was like Kyrie, AD, and the rest of their players or whatever the case may be. I was like, that's not a bad team. And wow, that ended up.
No, I mean the issue was, and that, like, to your point, it was a good team.
Mm-hmm.
The issue was not getting enough for Luka, first and foremost, not opening the bidding to the whole NBA. Because
that was crazy. That's insane.
Because even if you really wanted AD, open the bidding and use that as leverage to get more from the Lakers, get picks or something. And then 3,
but they don't have picks. I think
the Lakers, I think, had 1 or 2 they could have sent, and they didn't. And
well,
they also didn't send Austin Reeves, and they could have fought for that one. But and then 3, when you trade a young star for an old star who's injury prone, it might look good. But again, like you're betting all your apples that this year you guys are going to be good enough to win a championship.
Yeah.
And even that, like I agreed. I thought AD and Kyrie, they looked like a good team. I don't know if they were. I think they could have been a good playoff team, but I don't know if that was enough to win a championship last year.
No, AD, Kyrie. Whoa, damn.
Lively,
And now
Gafford,
and now look with Flag.
which that was not part of Nico's vision.
No,
Nico,
no.
no,
I mean, dude, that's. I don't want to spend too much time on it. We have a whole
yeah,
show
but
to run, but that's come on,
yeah,
that's insane, dude.
they had
Like,
like a 1 point something% chance, and they
and
get
I
the.
thought Flag was gonna be a good role player, a great role player at that.
No, he's better than expected.
He is better than expected. That guy pretty much does everything good.
It's
Like Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum's obviously a way better player, a greater player,
right, yeah,
but he's just
but
good at everything. He could drive. He has handles. He has
he
vision.
has he
He has
has
a
he has like a little bit of KG in him. Like he's just a motherfucker.
yeah.
He's trying to go at you, and I really like him, and
No,
I
the dude is solid for he plays like the best white boy I've ever seen in LA Fitness.
yeah.
Like it's
That's
insane. It's insane. Those white boys they have good handles. Like it's not like crazy like flashy handles. They just have good tight handles. Could jam when they want to. Could shoot it. Could pull it. Have nice shots. I'm like, how?
one downside to Cooper Flag. Before we move on, he wasn't cool with because he's from Maine. He
Yeah.
wasn't cool with the nickname the main event. He didn't like it. I don't know why.
No?
And I feel like you got to embrace that one, brother. Like
I was watching highlight clips from him in high school and his travel ball team, all white boys, and he's the only one I think that made it in to the NBA. The rest of them were like D2, D3, and then yeah,
well,
our
going
boys are
back,
different.
some white boys are different, and
Mhm.
so with Jimmy gone, right, for at least a year, and this being towards the end of Steph's career, where I mean, we've talked about this, I think, like Steph is amazing, but he's getting older. What do the Warriors do right now? Because
Yeah.
this team isn't. It was barely good enough to say like it was just good enough where they could be like, let's get to the playoffs. Maybe Steph and Jimmy have some magic left and they could do something. Without Jimmy Butler, it's not enough. So I
No.
don't like Steph Curry is not enough to do it all by himself.
Top of the head, main headlines. First two being and AD. Three, do you sign? Do you extend cum buckets? No, right?
No, I mean no.
I think
That's
that relationship is just too torn apart now at this point. So let's remove that then. We'll go with the two most obvious ones, right? AD
Jaw.
and
But
Ja.
what do they even have to trade? They have some picks. They do have picks, but player wise, like you're
Can you
trading
trade?
either Jimmy Butler salary, you're trading Kaminga.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
That's like
I mean, you could go in for Giannis, I guess.
that. Some people have talked about that. I don't know if I mean, they have a lot of picks, and you'd have to really hope that the Bucks value those picks that are like 3 years from now, 4 years from now, and think that maybe the Warriors will be bad enough. But I wouldn't necessarily want picks from the team that Giannis is going to.
No, ideally, no.
Like, because you see what Giannis can do. He's good enough to not be bad.
Giannis and Curry would be
Oh, it would be insane. I mean,
that would be disgusting.
That would be but I don't think they can make that happen, man. The jaw one's interesting because it's a distressed asset, and I mean, I think you have problems there where like both of them are guards who aren't the best defenders. I think Curry's a better defender than people give him credit for, but
Yeah,
they're both
no.
small.
There has been a Curry or Golden State versus Cavs. People at the moment thought that Kyrie was cooking him, and then people went back and kind of like changed their mindset on because that's his best match. One of the best matches we've
Yeah,
ever seen. And people kind of changed their minds, like, nah, Curry's not that bad like you guys think. Like he's not a worst defender ever. I mean,
no.
yeah, obviously is he OJ Mayo? No, but
Also,
you know,
like Kyrie 1-on-1 is
one of the best players of all time.
yeah, like he could break you down because he has the best handles that we've probably ever seen.
Yeah. So it's
Maybe.
like yeah, but people change their mind. But yeah, I mean, that's going back to it. I kind of like a world where I see Ja and Curry, and I'm a sympathizer to Golden State, granted, but
I think it's cool because it sets them up for the future in a way. Like it might
yeah,
not be enough. Like I'm gonna be honest.
no, it's not enough to win. No,
I don't think there's anything that they could do to get them back to winning a championship.
no. That's it. The win is
Unless they're
close.
gifted Giannis. Unless somehow, some way they get lucky and are
Yeah,
gifted Giannis. I don't think any trade they can do gets them a championship.
no, I agree.
So Jaw's cool because it's like maybe this is the next guy.
Yeah, I mean, and then you have like we already saw Curry take the second gear, right? Go as a second the second primary ball handler.
with KD.
And
Yeah,
yeah, with KD, and that was fun to watch. And we're gonna get to the point where we don't see Curry dribble as much anymore. And he said it before too. Like, well, he said that his game's is naturally gonna just flow amazingly. And it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see Jaw. I mean, yeah, Jaw's not gonna give you 35 or 30 points per game like KD, but Jaw primary, Curry kind of take a step back and switch on and off between primary. That would be fun to watch. I think granted, like we said, it's not enough, but it'll be fun to
my
watch.
favorite scenario that's not going to happen, but it's my favorite scenario. Curry goes back home to Charlotte, where his dad's on the broadcast and plays next to Nipple, who's the best shooting rookie we've ever seen, who's breaking rookie shooting records.
Yeah,
And
but
we just have those two guys just lighting it up. Just
you got to play next to LaMelo Ball.
no, I'd assume, I don't know what happens there. Maybe they get LaMelo. LaMelo's also like, what's weird, man. I'm wearing AirPods. LaMelo's the most AirPods basketball player ever that there's ever been.
Yeah.
But the record when LaMelo, Brandon Miller, and Nipple have played together, which is not a lot because they're alternating injuries.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But the record's good. They're above 500 when those three guys are playing together.
Also, shouts out Brandon Miller, quote unquote, a murderer or accessory to murder. But
yeah, that was crazy, right?
That's not found guilty. I think charges dropped or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, charges dropped. But that was a whole thing.
Yeah, he.
What's worse though, that he was once accused for murder, or that he thought Paul George was the best player to ever play basketball?
People like Paul George. I love Paul George.
No, Hoopers love Paul George.
Yeah, Hoopers like really love Paul George, and
I mean, he was nasty.
No. I like Paul George as much as the next person, but like, not gonna lie to you, not gonna lie, I'll take Tatum over Paul George. Honestly,
I've always thought that Tatum was Paul George, kind of just like the evolution.
It's the same bag. Like I Cooper Flag's another one too. Like I feel like they all have to come in the same bag. Like everything's just really good. Like
a do it all small forward. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
Like tie handles, pull up, could drive, could slash, everything. But yeah, Hoopers love Paul George, and no, Crazier's being accessory to murder for sure.
Yeah, that's probably true. But I would love if he went home to Charlotte and just played next to like the future of 3-point shooting, the past of 3-point shooting, hanging out together. Maybe the Warriors can start rebuilding. That'd be fun for them. Also, crazy side note, because that draft that they took Wiseman, they could have drafted LaMelo
and Ant.
And Ant.
Or Ant, better said.
Yeah, or Ant.
Imagine a world where Ant and Curry.
If the Warriors drafted Anthony Edwards instead of James Wiseman.
James Wiseman sucked, but he was so ass.
And Anthony Edwards might be the best American player in the NBA right now.
Damn, no, Wiseman sucked, but like you could tell he was good at one point.
No, he was, but Ant is freaking Ant, man.
Yeah,
like,
dude, that must suck. First,
they got the first pick.
I don't think so.
No,
double check. I don't.
No, they
had
a second pick. They got the second pick. The Wolves drafted Ant first, so they couldn't get Ant. They couldn't.
But whatever. Okay. You got LaMelo, and I'm pretty sure who else is in that draft?
Deni Avdija's in that draft.
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton's in that draft way later.
Oh my god.
At 12. Tyrese Maxey at 21. I mean, even Peyton Pritchard, Jaden McDaniels, Desmond Bane, players who are actually pretty good at basketball.
They goof. That must suck. That must hurt. Like you're like, yo, we got top 3 and we're like a good team. Let's draft this guy.
Yeah. And I skipped over names like Isaac Okoro, Onyeka Okongwu, Killian Hayes, Obi Toppin. Like these are all guys who played basketball at least.
Yeah.
Like James Wiseman.
James Wiseman. This guy played, I think, 17 or 18 games.
Even Beef Stew for the Pistons, like if they really wanted a big guy, like Beef Stew's a big body. He's out there. Like
that sucks, dude. Wow.
Yeah, no, that was a chance for them to have something, and they whiffed it.
Just something. That's crazy, right? It's just using something that dribbles a basketball and
just enough
scores more than 5 points, give or take.
Yeah, no, their draft history as of recent hasn't been the best.
No, that is weird. Like Moses Moody, is he even on the team still? I don't even know. I don't watch Golden State games.
I believe so.
Come buckets.
Yeah.
Average player. Well, Jordan Poole. They did draft Jordan Poole, and he did pop off.
He popped off there only though. He's not good anymore. Like
no,
Draymond punching him sucked all his powers away.
Yeah, no, they haven't drafted that well.
In the Kuminga draft, who did they have a chance to get? Because I know they weren't super high. They had a 7th pick with. Oh wow, you want to know what the pick is in 2021 draft right after Kuminga?
2021 draft right after Kuminga. 2021. Okay, give
So
me a second.
the top players in
Mm-hmm.
this draft are Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green, Evan Mobley, Scotty Barnes, Jalen Suggs, Josh Giddey, all good players.
Yeah.
Then Jonathan Kuminga, number 8.
Wait, don't tell me. Number 8, 2021.
He's a forward, small forward, power forward player.
Okay. Dang. Who is this?
He's
2021.
European.
Who is it? No, you threw me off for a
Franz
loop.
Wagner.
Oh.
Could you imagine if they got Franz Wagner even instead of Jonathan Kuminga? Franz Wagner's really good at basketball.
He's really good. Injury prone-ish, right? Though.
He's
Well,
had some, but
that whole Magic team is very injury prone. It's
yeah,
something weird in Orlando.
Davion Mitchell comes right after that. Also, which they have Moses Moody at 14. There's a bunch of picks that aren't good before that.
Mm-hmm.
After Moses Moody, Alperen Sengun.
Ooh, wow!
Another one.
They could have used fucking Sengun.
Trey Murphy, another really good player right now. Yeah, man. There was even like Santi Aldama, Herb Jones in the second round. There was a lot of better players they could have gotten than Kuminga, maybe. Well, the thing is, we don't really know what Kuminga is because Steve Kerr hates Kuminga. But hopefully that comes to an end before the trade deadline.
My opinion, Kuminga's probably got 12 to 15 points per game, 3 boards, 2 assists player. So insert role here.
Yeah, I feel like he's like a Wiggins light.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
Wiggins light, you know. All right, we'll move on. This one will be pretty quick as I just want to quickly mention the Sacramento game. So after that disappointing loss on the road against the Warriors, we had a back-to-back in Sacramento. And this was important because not only was it a back-to-back, which made it tough on the road, but the last time the Heat played Sacramento, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Zach LaVine had the game of his lifetime and destroyed us.
Mm-hmm.
And this time, that did not happen. We, the Miami Heat, put an end to the Sacramento Kings, 130 to 117. And really the main storyline out of this game, aside from Bam also having a great game again, he had a bad game against the Warriors. People were like, maybe those 3 games were a blip. No, he just had a bad game against the Warriors, good game against the Kings again. And it looked really good, facilitating, doing everything. Powell had a great game. But Pella Larson, man, our record when he starts is good. And he's a little weasel. And I have a clip talking about this, that he's a little weasel. He gets people mad. And we just saw the clip. We'll talk about it now out of order. But Draymond Green has a clip talking about Pella, which this is like its whole own segment. So we'll get to that after. But Pella got into it with DeMar DeRozan. And I really don't know what happened. And I rewatched it. Like, there was 2 events. There was one early on in the game in which DeMar DeRozan took exception to something Pella did. It was a fast break. Pella got fouled by DeMar DeRozan for free throws. Before that, Pella was guarding him twice. One time he fouled DeMar and gave him free throws. Another time was tough defense. They fought over an offensive rebound. And then it just got heated out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Which was funny to me because Pella, Pella's not trying to fight anybody. Pella's trying to get people to want to fight him.
Mm-hmm.
He's an antagonizer, 1000%.
Yeah.
But I really like this, that Bam got in DeRozan's face. There was like some anger, some fire out of Bam, out of our captain. And I appreciated that because I think we need that.
Yeah.
We don't have an enforcer anymore.
Yeah, what if Bam KG's it up? Which I don't think. I mean, it's really hard to adapt the personality.
I don't think he'll ever go full. Like, I don't think anyone could ever go full KG besides like Ant maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, I get what you mean. Like, starts.
Yeah, like
having some shit to him.
Yeah, KG was. Yo, this is probably gonna sound very weird, but he was a mean guy. He's
also a weird guy. Like he's kooky as hell.
Yeah, but he was like actually like a proper asshole. Like I forgot who he's talking to, and he was like, KG was telling me, "Shut the fuck up, you suck." And I'm like, damn. Yeah, I mean, if someone just tells you, "Yo, you suck," I'd be like, "Hey, take me to the bench." Like, this guy really got to me.
There's stories of him, like even in practice or like in games, where they'll tell him to sit out and he doesn't want to sit, and he'll just keep running alongside the court because he's like, I could keep playing, and he's like mimicking like the moves that he should be doing and stuff. Like, he's got a screw
No,
loose.
yeah, he's I don't know what it is, but he's you know he's
But it made him who he is. It made
yeah.
him a killer. Like it
No,
made him.
we talked about it the other day. I forgot he won an MVP, and I was rewatching clips of him, and yeah, KG was good.
KG was really good. If Bam
KG
gets a
was
little
good.
bit of like fu to his game,
Yeah, just a little bit KG.
a little bit, just a little bit of like, and
Yeah.
I think it's starting. Like we've heard of the Snatcher Chain tour this year, where Bam gets a little heated, a little feisty against depoys, like or other
hmm
people going for depoy. I think some of the like discredit from Heat fans and from like other players maybe are building up in him now, and I think
Damn, that would be cool.
embrace the dark
I
side,
want
Bam.
I do want to see because we have like maybe we just talked about Jimmy, but like I want to see Bam just be like just talk shit after he pins someone or talk shit after like just yamming it or something
Also,
like that. Like
it
give me
goes
something. Give me something.
it goes unnoticed maybe just how strong Bam Adebayo is.
Of
Like there's a
course.
reason why he's his height and able to guard centers the way he does.
hmm
And when he was getting in DeRozan's face, I was like, holy shit. Like that is like he's jacked. He is a
Bam
jacked man.
I think the way you look Bam is so when Bam plays he kind of like he kind of gets low to the ground. So you
Yeah.
kind of think he's kind of like a smaller player than he really is compared to like I don't know, Joel Embiid. Obviously Joel Embiid is a taller player, but Bam gets low center of gravity. And he's like, nah, Bam's like small. It's like, no, he's not. He's just playing low to the ground because he needs to play make. His handles are really good. So it's kind of different with him. But Bam's a huge player.
Bam's huge and he's strong. And
Yeah.
yeah, so but I loved that. I also it was odd, after the little beef scenario, DeRozan ends up like laughing it up with Powell, like kind of
hmm
like I don't even think DeRozan was that mad. I think he was just
Yeah.
annoyed at Pella. And then later on in the game, and this is why like the Draymond thing is completely out of pocket. Pella didn't do anything dirty. Uh, Pella had a fast break and he went to try to make a layup, and DeRozan went to foul him. And I don't think this was intentional at all, but DeRozan slapped him across the head when he went to try to, just get him out of the regular foul.
hmm
And Pella gets up pissed immediately and, gets to DeRozan's face, and DeRozan's pissed, like, what the hell are you getting in my face for? But then I think DeRozan saw the clip after and was like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I got him pretty good. It's like you get somebody in the head, they're gonna get
Yeah.
pissed." But no, I don't think Pella does anything dirty. Which is crazy, and that's when we'll jump to it. So Draymond has this quote, in which he says, "I don't do dirty things. There's not a player in the NBA who can tell you Draymond is a dirty player. There are a lot of Europeans who do dirty stuff on the basketball court."
I mean,
He's really embracing like the racism trope that people have. Like people have made a jokes about like Draymond hates Euros.
oh, really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
because a lot of his hardest fouls, a lot of his flagrants are against Europeans. And
Sidebar, I also saw, well, I said I saw Draymond in person, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that he has a whole thing about against anti-Europeans. Well,
yeah,
maybe not intentionally, but it's coming off as that way.
yeah, a lot of his hardest fouls have been against Euros.
I'm trying to think off
And
the top of my head. I don't remember
he
any.
stepped on the ribs of the guy from the Kings on Sabonis.
True, true. I do remember that.
Yeah, he stepped on Sabonis's ribs. Who else did he have? Who else did he have a thing with? There's been a few. There's been quite a few.
Dirty players rub me the wrong way. There's something just weird about them. I don't know. Like, and you can't
Yeah,
openly say, "Nah, I'm just a dirty player." Like, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, that's kind of mean." Like, you're like not mean, but like you're kind of whack for that for being a dirty player. 'Cause you're trying to injure people.
yeah, he had a thing with Nurkic. Yeah, even Gilbert Arenas called him out before,
I
saying
remember.
that
Yeah, I remember
he
the
needs to
Nurkic one.
step up to somebody who's not European, like step up to somebody who's going to step up back to you.
Yeah,
And yeah, I don't know. I think that's crazy to say because Draymond is definitely like you're dirty, brother. Like
yeah.
you've kicked nuts several times. You've poked eyes. You've grabbed legs. You got suspended from a game in the finals for kicking LeBron James in the nuts. Like we all saw it.
Yeah, exactly.
Which tangent wasn't trying to bring him up. I don't know if you saw these clips going around. Karl-Anthony Towns has been on an absolute nut kicking tear. In
Really?
like one game, he kicked the same guy in the nuts like 5 times. And it's just insane. That
hmm
he does that thing where when he drives for layups, he puts his knee in front of him.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
also when he shoots threes, he really extends the foot out. So
yeah.
he's just like looking for nuts to kick.
Well, I think we'll talk about this eventually. Karl Anthony Towns might just get traded. We'll
We
see.
will talk about that. We will. Uh, moving on from the Kings game, yeah, I just wanted to say good game overall. We were able to actually get a solid win, and it looked like a solid team win. I saw some stuff. I watched this game late. I watched it a day late, and I saw some tweets saying like almost like excusing like it doesn't matter how you win on a back to back as long as you win. That's all that matters. But I watched the game, and it was a good game. I felt like we were in control the whole time. I never felt bad. Another
Mhm.
little shout out I want to say here is Kasparas Yakichonis. I've really been liking some of what we've been seeing from him. He only had 1 point in this game, only shot 3 shots, played 17 minutes, but I like, I just like his defensive intensity. He's a firecracker. He's giving
Yeah.
his all the time, and I feel like there's a bright future for him. Hopefully,
I just hope it's not like a trying to earn my position and eventually just fall off and get complacent. But I mean,
I
hopefully
I
he continues to improve and just becomes a good
I don't
basketball
see
player
that
for
in
us.
him at all. This kid's crazy. He's a he's a lover of basketball. Um, we'll move on. Game previewing of the Trailblazers game. We have 3 upcoming games before we'll be recording again. The Heat will be playing on this long road trip. The Trailblazers, then the Jazz, and then the Suns once more. This is the second matchup against the Trailblazers. We played them far earlier in the season. This was November 8th. It was a close game, 136 to 131. Jovic went absolutely crazy in this game. I just remembered it brought back like a bunch of stuff because it feels like forever ago that we played them, November 8th.
Mhm.
Jovic had 29 points, 3 of 7 from 3, 10 of 16 from the field, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, a block. Uh, yeah, great game from Jovic. Also another great Pella Larson game. But I remember watching this game and feeling on top of the world because this was like early on in the Heat season when we were blowing teams out and scoring 130, 140 in every game. And we were so naive.
Mhm.
It was such a fun time just to live back in that moment of maybe Jovic is taking a leap,
Yeah.
Jaime is taking a leap, Pella's taking a leap, everyone's taking a leap at the same time. Not true.
Nah.
It's
Then
okay.
you come back down to reality.
Jaime has definitely, without a doubt, taken a leap this year. That I don't think
Yeah.
anybody can take from him. Pella has also, I think, proven to be. I don't think Pella will ever be a star in this league, but Pella has proven to be a really good player. I
Yeah.
think. Ware and Jovic have had their ups and downs. They've had highs, they've had lows. I think Ware has had more highs than Jovic, but they've had some highs in those. But yeah, we won that game without Bam or Hero at home. And then also Deni Avdija went absolutely insane for the Trailblazers, who I was looking it up. Deni, who will be an all-star this year, he's plus 21, the highest plus minus on the Portland Trailblazers. He's 26.2 points a game, 7.1 rebounds, 6.9 assists.
Damn.
He's in the 98th percentile in foul drawing at his position. The only player who was better than him at his position, Jimmy Butler. And he's leading the league in free throws attempted. Total free throws attempted. Deni Avdija has the most. Which is what people are really annoyed about him by. Apparently he draws too many fouls, but he drives a
I
lot. Like
I'd never seen his in Washington I did, not in Trailblazers as much, but
he drives a lot,
it,
drives into
it
contact.
it's a little bit hard to get away with like setting fouls as a bigger man. But I mean, shouts out to him.
Shouts out to him. He's having a
Yeah.
great season over there. And then as I was looking at stuff, there's just so many, and this is what I really want to talk about more so than like predicting stuff. The Trailblazers are just to hit it. They're 21st offense in the league, 15th defense. They're like an average team. They are the worst team at turnovers. They turn over the ball a ton. So hopefully that means good things for us because we average a lot of steals. They do get a lot of offensive rebounds. And that's where they get most of their work done. And they're top 4 in free throw rate, partially because of Deni. But the main things I want to talk about are about their future and kind of some of what their current. Drew Holiday's on this team.
Yeah.
He just started playing again recently, and he's been good, which is interesting to see. And then it made me think, Dame is going to be on this team next year.
Yeah, but it doesn't help that this guy that they dropped from the G League is probably ass. So
Scoot.
yeah.
So he hasn't played a game this season.
Yeah, he just might just be ass, to be honest.
Yeah. What's crazy is I remember when he was drafted and he had that moment in the summer league against Wemby, and people were like,
Yeah.
"Oh wow, this kid's got some stuff."
Yeah.
And I think since then it's been mostly down. I feel like I've heard that he's had some moments that he's of athleticism shown, but his shooting has still been an issue. We'll see what he can be.
I think he
And then
just
they have
I think he just sucks.
he might. It just sucks because your name is Scoot, so I was really rooting for him because
Yeah,
that's an old
he
school last
is.
name.
He's the second most hyped up player from the Ignite League. What is the developmental league called again?
The G League Ignite
Yeah, he's the second best, and I think being the first being this guy from Houston, which I forgot his name right now. Half Filipino. Drawing a blank, huge blank right now.
from Houston.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was he. Well, I know I'm 1000% sure he came from the Ignite as well. What's his name that he got traded for? Did I say Houston? The Suns. Sorry, he played in Houston last year.
Oh, the Suns. He's
Two
currently
guard.
on the Suns.
Yeah, two guard.
Jalen Green is half Filipino.
Yeah, yeah,
I did not know that. Oh, wow,
yeah.
I would have never.
I don't know why I know that
Why
fact,
do
but
you know
yes.
that? Yeah,
And that's a very niche thing to say. Like, oh, the half Filipino guy. I was like, huh? How do
yeah.
you
I
know
was
that?
like, and yeah, I was no, yeah, he's Filipino. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And did he go? He played in the Ignite, correct?
Let me make sure. Yeah, he played on the Ignite.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the Ignite,
good memory.
the Ignite draft. So like players coming out of the Ignite that have been good are 1 for 2, right? I mean,
Yeah, I think Kaminga was on the Ignite too.
no, I don't think so.
G League Ignite players in the NBA. Let's see. Uh, does it even say current NBA players who are on? Uh, all-time roster. There's a lot of names. Ron Holland was on there. He's decent. Uh, Matas Buzelis was on the G League Ignite, and he's actually pretty good for the
Buzelis, yeah.
Bulls. Uh, not a, yeah. Jonathan Kaminga was on the
Oh,
Ignite.
he was. I
Yeah,
mean, it hasn't been too terrible, I guess. Then.
but not. I mean, there's a lot of names on this list that
No, yeah,
I
for sure. There's a shit ton of people on the Ignite.
that I don't recognize. So, City Sissoko, I remember that name. Oh, Dyson Daniels is good. Yeah,
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
they've had some guys, but yeah, nothing.
Nothing too crazy, at least.
Nothing too exciting for them. But yeah, and they also have Chinese Jokic on the Portland Trailblazers, who, I'm gonna be honest, I have not seen anything of. I remember at the beginning of the year he was getting some minutes.
I remember him getting drafted. That's all I remember.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's played much. I know his plus minus is not good. I
He
hope
probably
he's good.
sucks. He probably
Yeah,
sucks. Yeah.
I don't know. There was some moments where it's like, oh, this guy could do some stuff, but maybe it was just moments, and maybe Chinese Jokic is not actually Chinese Jokic. Yeah, he has one of the worst true shooting percentages in the league. That's not
Yeah.
good.
We
And
don't
terrible
talk about
turnover
him
rate.
anymore.
So we'll move on. Hopefully we win against the Portland Trailblazers. We, on this road trip, I think you and I predicted what, 4-1?
Should be a dub. Yes. Well, I think I was 4-1. I think you were 4-2, if I'm not mistaken,
Okay,
or
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, so we lost against Warriors, beat Sacramento. Hopefully we can get a dub against Trailblazers. Then another a much worse team, the Jazz. This will be our first matchup of the year against the Utah Jazz for the Heat. The Jazz are 13th offense, so they have a decent offense, but they are the 30th. They are the worst defense in the whole NBA.
What's their record?
What is the Jazz record?
Because I'm still hard stuck on. I think their over under was 8 games. I think to win this year, or
Oh no, they're
18.
over. They're at
What are they?
15.
That was such an easy bet. If it was 18 or 8, it doesn't really matter. I don't care. I think
Yeah.
damn it, we should. I forgot what the number was, but let's put it at 18. That's a little bit harder. Let's just point it at 18, right? I think as a professional basketball team, you have to win 18 games.
They have Lauri Markkanen on the team. Like there's
Yeah,
no
yeah. It's not like they're complete and utter garbage.
Yeah. They're going to be now because they're sitting Lauri Markkanen. They're starting that
Yeah,
whole like, oh, his elbow is sore. And, they're
yeah.
starting that again, but like, yeah, to not win, that's just it's not that hard. Um but yeah, they're starting that again. So they're the 13th offense, 30th defense. I expect that offense to drop off if they're starting to not play Lauri Markkanen in every game or play him limited minutes. Uh they average a lot of turnovers. They don't really get to the rim. Um they're not they're just not a good team.
Hmm.
On purpose, partially. Keyonte George has been a huge bright spot for them. He's a pretty young player. I think he's in his 3rd year, and he is in the 2023 draft, so 2nd year. He just had a crazy game against the Wolves where they beat the Wolves. The
Yeah.
Jazz did 43 points, 3 assists, 2 steals, 6 turnovers. 15 of 28 field goals, 6 of 13 from three. In 39 minutes. Just a crazy game for Keyonte George. So they have
Mhm.
some stuff like the main thing is like, are they really like? Is Lauri just gonna be there in purgatory forever?
I
They're
mean,
never gonna
he's always in trade rumors, and then they just put out trade rumor. I don't know, dude. Like, there's I don't get it, man.
His
Like,
plus minus is a plus 16.5, 98th percentile.
I'm a big Lauri Markkanen fan, to be honest. I
He's
like him a lot.
really good.
Yeah.
27.9 points a game, seven rebounds, 2.2 assists. He shoots 37% from three on 8 threes a game. Man, like I think you and I have talked about, or at least I've talked about someone, but trading for him would be cool. His contract is crazy, but
Is he
he,
crazy?
it's like I think it's like a 50 million. I think he has a max.
Ooh.
If you're gonna stay on the Jazz, they're gonna pay you money. You know,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But that's tough.
yeah, it's a biggie, but yeah, 4 year, 195 million, and he's on the first year of it. 46 million this year.
Yeah, no, it's just too much money.
I mean, it's 30% of the cap. Like
That's a shit ton of money.
yeah, but man, he's fucking good at basketball.
Yeah, no, but it just doesn't make sense. Like, and the Heat perspective, it just doesn't make sense.
No, but I would love for him to go somewhere good. He's just
Yeah,
like you're just like wasting your career away.
but
Um,
what fringe team is gonna pick up that big
well,
contract? Like, I
the
don't see
issue is that
anyone.
nobody the Jazz want too much for him. They want 5, 6 picks. They want
No, fuck that. Like, and for a guy taking up 30%, no, dude, that's just
It's
way too
also
much
like at the
money.
end of the day, you haven't ever given him a real chance to prove just how good he is because it's very easy to say like, well, he's doing that on a shit team.
Well, before them, the Bulls, and before the Bulls, Cleveland, right? I think Lauri Markkanen was in
Yeah,
Cleveland.
yeah,
And
but
I
he
don't
was
know.
younger.
Yeah, I don't know. Nah, I wouldn't trade for him. I think that's just way too much money.
That is a lot of money. We'd have to trade like Terry Rozier and package that with like Andrew Wiggins.
Lock him up. Lock him up.
Which we'll get to that. Yeah, Terry Rozier and Andrew Wiggins would get it done in terms of like salaries, but uh yeah, I don't know. Um yeah, excited to play against them. I also remember just storyline wise, the whole Ace Bailey thing, the rookie they drafted,
Yeah.
there was like drama around like if he was gonna even show up to like training camp and like
Mhm.
is he kind of like one of these bratty players? And I will be honest, I don't watch Utah Jazz games. I've seen
No,
some
I don't. I
clips,
have
some stuff.
never watched this guy in the NBA. I'm not gonna lie to
So,
you.
so that's why I'm like, I don't, there hasn't really been any stories of Ace Bailey. And I went to the Jazz subreddit and Silent Frame 1452 posted, Jazz fan here. He's actually shown to be good at things most people were concerned about, but not demonstrated his strength as much. He fights for rebounds, hustles, been quite impressive on defense. The team's defense is awful. Also, much less selfish, much better pass than expected, but he hasn't had that much run on offense. They're not really running it through him. The coaching strategy seems to be to coach up his weakness and encourage him to work on the non-scoring parts of his game as a long-term thing. So he's been good. I'm
Mhm.
excited to like see him with my own eyes and get a vibe for him because there was a lot of hype around him being like a pure scorer, and I
Yeah.
maybe he's just not getting the chance yet. But would like to just see his game for myself and get a vibe for him. And also
Yeah.
cool that like that storyline went away because if you're a
Mhm.
rookie, like dude, you have to go to the team that drafts you, man. What are you doing? You get drafted, you got to go.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of different sport, but like we're kind of we see well football. I mean, has there been an example where someone's like, "Nah, I'm not paying for this," or "Fuck that."
I think there has been. I think there's been in pretty
Off
much.
draft? Well, I remember, yeah, Anthony Edwards, AD was like, "Nah, I'm not paying for you guys anymore. Trade me now."
Yeah, and
Which,
also like I think in drafts people have said like I'll just re-register like as a college student or something. Like
yeah, but have we seen that at the upper level? And by that I mean like a top 10 pick.
I don't know. I don't like
I
it.
don't I
That's
don't I
like
don't think so.
it would be so dumb because that's not gonna. That makes you look so bad.
Yeah. And we're seeing it in college football. The second projected a quarterback or player is it's he went back to school for his fifth year because he didn't want to go to the Jets, being the number 2 draft pick, and he was like, "Nah, I'm out of here." You
Well,
know how
now
much
they
money
make
you're
money in
leaving?
college though,
Yeah,
so
but you know how much money you're leaving as a second pick, probably like 25 to 30 million dollars. Like, nah, I'm gonna go back only to go up one position, and you're still
maybe.
going to a bad team because
Yeah,
they're there for a reason. They're high because they suck. It's not because they're good. No, because they suck. In a rare instance, you could probably get that, but not in football, but in basketball. But yeah, you're going to a bad team regardless.
Yeah, so I don't really know why. It's but regardless, at least he showed up. That wasn't an issue with him.
Yeah.
We'll move on, and this one will be super quick because there's not much to talk about. We just played them. We're playing them again. The Heat will be playing the Suns this time in the Suns arena. Um, this was that game where Bam had his like return to form and was actually started to play well again. So it would be cool to see him do the same thing against the same team and win another one. This was when we had that 70-point half, 71 points, and then had a third quarter. Which we did not have a third quarter against the Kings. Nice to say. Maybe we're done with the third quarters. The Suns, since losing to us, lost against Detroit, and now they're on a 3-game winning streak. They beat the Knicks, the Nets, and Philly. So 3 games of winning for them. They probably have a few games before then. Let's hope that they got all the winning out of the way and that we could just take it nice and easy. They're a good team, though. They're decent. 9th defense, 13th offense. They have Book, they have Dylan Brooks, and they're kind of fun. And they have a lot of like random guys that they picked up off the scrap heap that nobody wanted and somehow have ended up being good players. Jalen Green is barely, your favorite Filipino, has barely played for them. So maybe once he gets finally back too, they'll be even better.
My favorite Filipino, that is correct, yes.
Yeah, I don't know if we know any other Filipinos, and they don't have any injuries right now, doesn't look like. So should be a fully healthy team for them. But yeah, not much to say here. I'd rather, it's a few days away. I think we will be playing them on a back-to-back, which is always annoying to have on this road trip, 2 different back-to-backs on the road trip. Yeah, we do. We play the Jazz on Saturday and then the Suns on Sunday. And then finally we get 1 game at home. But yeah, that'll be interesting to have another back-to-back. The Heat now, we had the second hardest schedule in the league up until this point, and after this point now, we have the easiest schedule in the league.
Nice.
So, and I don't know how that works when we still have a back-to-back coming up. I mean, I guess everybody gets them, and better to get a back-to-back with the Jazz Suns than a back-to-back against like 2 really good teams. But yeah, so hopefully we get some easy wins coming up with our players if they are actually able to be healthy. Maybe some trade stuff. We're what, 2 weeks away from the trade? Yep, exactly 2 weeks away from the trade deadline. Yep.
February 5th. Okay, so I thought it was 7th.
February 5th will be the trade deadline. So some general things talking about the trade deadline. I
missed trade deadline day when it was like a bunch of crazy trades back in that Warriors Cavs era. So like
we haven't
20,
I don't think we've had a crazy trade deadline like that in a while.
It was just one after another and good times. Go ahead.
This was a comment on my TikTok that I found funny by Mark Caleb Dickens.
Shouts out Mark Caleb Dickens.
And it's good point. Here's what I find funny. If Spo is willing to come out to the media and publicly call Ware out for effort, attitude, motor problems, and even accuse him of performance sabotage, why is there hope of getting Giannis if he magically decides to ask out? Ware is supposed to be the attractive young asset in a deal. There's a reason Spo had to backtrack his comments. He got a call from the front office. Milwaukee is not giving up their greatest player since Kareem for a big man our own coach is bad-mouthing. That's a good point. Yo, Spo.
Hey, no, he got us. He got us. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree with what you're saying, Spo. Zip it.
Damn. I didn't even think about it like that. Nah,
I haven't thought about it like that either.
Charles Dickinson.
Mark Caleb Dickens. I don't even know his real name, but that's shout out to Mark Caleb Dickens.
Yeah. Wow, I did see the article, well, the event, I guess, or whatever happened. But yeah, shut the fuck up.
Like, no, hey, we're trying to trade this guy.
What you're saying is 100% true. Borderline, maybe you shouldn't probably say that in.
No, it is true, but like,
shut up.
Talk to him
brother.
Post-game. Ware's been great.
Needs to improve a couple things, but little
by little. What I'm seeing from him.
Loving what I'm seeing. Love the hustle.
He wasn't feeling that good today, so we didn't play him.
Everyone has off days.
Yeah,
even you and I. Brother, shut the fuck up about him not having motor skills and lack of ambition.
Build him up. I don't want.
Oh, we're so doomed. Oh,
yeah, God. Like, we're shit talking our main asset. So, okay. No, that was, I saw that comment. I'm like, yeah, I really hadn't thought about it that way.
No, and I did not even cross my mind. For me, it was just like, I mean, kind of good shit for talking about someone that doesn't really not trying too much.
Yeah, no, important. But yeah, maybe don't let me hear about it. I don't want to hear about it anymore.
Yeah.
Make these next 2 weeks silent on the Ware front. Maybe we get another good 1 or 2 Ware games. That would be nice.
Fuck.
Next thing on the Heat docket is the Terry Rozier case thing. We just saw this a little while ago. Timothy McCormack received a 2-year prison sentence Wednesday as he became the first defendant to be sentenced for his role in a sweeping conspiracy involving Terry Rozier. Rozier is free on a $3 million bond and isn't expected back in court until March.
I'm not sure if that's his boy. I don't think it's his boy. I think it's just someone in the case.
But someone's going to prison.
Well, he got 2 years.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a real chance that Terry Rozier might go to prison. Also, there's a real chance that we trade his contract, and the league still hasn't told us if we're allowed to trade his contract.
Didn't we give up a pick for Terry Rozier?
We did. He was having a career year with the Charlotte Hornets. And then he injured his neck.
Back, right?
No, we've asked for a compensatory pick, I think, and I don't think they've decided to give us one, even though they should, because he was throwing games when he was on the Hornets. That's when this all stems.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah. We traded a first-round pick for a guy who's under federal investigation.
Oh, but if OKC does this, they'll be like, how many picks do you want, brother?
The Lakers, 10, Boston.
25? Yeah. They're like,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Lakers.
Spare picks, ma'am. And they're like, Boston? No, here you go. Yeah. Knicks? Here you go.
Oh, Lakers? Dallas, your owner traded your favorite player? Oh, here's Cooper Flag.
Here's Cooper Flag and a million picks, but
I hope he's good. It's like, Miami Heat. Oh, you guys traded for a guy who's a fucking scoundrel?
LOL. Talk to you later, I guess. Like, all right, like.
That's fucked.
Yeah, give us something, dude. Just give us something.
Yeah, look, I'm not hoping for anybody to go to prison. Prison sucks.
Obviously, it
sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, but at the end of the day, like, you do stupid shit happens. But nonetheless, give us a fucking pick. Come on, man. What are we doing?
Give us something. Just something.
It's a lot of money that's sitting on our bench, by the way. It's a lot of money sitting on our bench. Around the league, unheat related stuff. There's a lot of not heat related stuff. So the Knicks were in free fall. They had lost 9 of their last 11 games. They recently won a game, which we'll talk about. They had a players-only meeting. They had a players-only huddle. I didn't even know players do that. There's some reports from Chris Vernon on the mismatch that it's all gone downhill ever since Josh Hart put his thumb in Jalen Brunson's butt. That was the catalyst for all of it.
Bro, that was hilarious. I forgot.
That is genuinely one of the funniest.
I think Jalen Brunson's like, what? I think I don't remember the clip visually right now.
No, he gave him a face like
he's like,
it's just so good.
Why are you putting your
on national television?
I've done it to people. I've done it to my boys.
No,
but like,
funny as hell.
I'm a regular simpleton though.
Also, you're on stage winning a trophy
and putting your finger up someone's butt.
That's funny, man.
That's hilarious. No, Josh Hart's he's a proper comedian.
Yeah, which to the Knicks, to their credit, Josh Hart is also, like, pun intended, the heart of their team, and he was out for a lot of these games. He's finally back. So, with this, and I would be remiss not to mention that last night the Knicks played the Nets, and in the Knicks-Nets game, the Nets scored the fewest points in a game, 66, since 2016. Do you want to know what the previous low was?
What was it?
67, and it was set by the Nets last year.
Goddamn.
Yeah, it's the biggest win in Knicks history, like biggest margin of victory. They've never won a game by, I mean, how many points is that, dude? Like almost 50 points. The Nets only scored 10 points in the fourth quarter. 10 points in a whole quarter.
Sidebar. MPJ. What's the deal?
Wait, is he going to get traded? He's going to be an all-star probably.
That's another Golden State Warrior rumor that I saw too, but like...
I don't think that's not enough anymore. That was like a build around the edges with Jimmy.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, maybe they still do it, but I don't think that's enough. The Nets are not a good team, clearly.
No, they suck.
MPJ's been good, but what's even more
surprising about this... right now, if you don't mind me asking?
Let's find out. But what's even more surprising about all this is that the Knicks have a great offense, but they don't have a good defense. So how did you only score 66 points against the Knicks? It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I almost want to watch that game, but it just seems like it would be terrible and boring. MPJ is averaging 25 points per game. He's averaging 7.4 rebounds, 3.2 assists. He's shooting almost 40% from three on
Oh
almost
wow.
10 threes a game. Shooting almost 50% from the field, 48.1.
I'm an MPG fan. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think
I think
he
he got
was
too much hate.
ever. Yeah. Um.
Do you like Michael Porter the player or Michael Porter the podcaster though?
The player, the podcaster is
You don't you,
fringe. He's a
you don't
fringe.
subscribe to Curious Mike?
No, he's a fringe freak. That guy's a little freak. He's too freaky.
Yes.
Hey, look, as a ex freaky boy, he's just too freaky for my taste.
You gotta calm it down, Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah. I think everyone should have a little bit of freaky in them, right?
Is he dating Ice Spice right now?
I don't think so. I don't think the height difference works out there.
No, but I think they are.
That's like some Shaq and Pumpkin from Flavor Flav.
No, there's dating rumors right now because his
Oh yeah.
tattoos got recognized in one of her posts.
Oh nice. Hey, wait. Shouts out Michael Porter Jr. is a proper child though. Good
Yeah.
looking guy. Very good looking
No,
guy.
good looking guy, baller. Oh, and Ice Spice was sitting courtside at a Nets game. I think he might be dating Ice
Oh
Spice.
yes. I did see that. Yeah.
Do you think he calls her his poopy?
Probably not. No.
Hmm.
Damn.
Boring.
Yeah. What a freak. That
That
guy's a
is a huge
freak.
height difference.
That's proper. But he's a freaky dude. Too freaky for
Very
my
freaky
taste.
dude, but
But
very good at basketball.
very good at basketball. Yeah, and I would love him in Miami. Not saying that they should go after him. I don't
I
care
mean,
anymore.
but
But
shoot, yeah,
yeah. If you guys go after him, I would not be mad at that.
that guy can freaking shoot the ball, man. That guy can
Do
shoot
you
the
do
ball.
you think playing with Jokic stunted his growth in the sense that he never really was a good player to create his own shot and to have really good dribbles and just to be like a pure scorer?
I wouldn't say those words exactly. I wouldn't say it stunted his growth, but I think it limited
Limited,
what he
yeah.
was able to showcase because he was the third, sometimes fourth option on that team.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
it was
I don't even think
Jokic,
it's just the Jokic.
Jamal.
It's Jokic, Jamal, and then some games Aaron Gordon is popping off.
Yeah.
So like, you were the guy who hit your shots, but like at the end of the day, like he won a chip as a starter on a
Yeah.
championship team.
Tall,
So
tall, tall ass dude too. I think he's like 6'10" or something like that, right?
he's 6'10". Yeah, I think he's 7 foot, but they have him
Yeah, but
listed as
more than a
6'10".
7-footer. He's tall as fuck. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, this was supposed to be. He was going to be like one of the best prospects out of high school, except he had that
No,
back injury.
he was the best prospect out of high school, and him and Trey were one of the better. We're like 1 and 2, I think. And boom, Mizu 3 games into it or something like that. Back
The
completely
back
done
thing.
for, and
Yeah.
then late first round.
Apparently, he's playing. I had read something that he's playing with some kind of like special thing in his shoes or in his boot that's like is kind of painful, but it helps like with the injuries.
Mhm.
Something he's like had to learn how to play with. That's
And brother, possibly
oh
going to
wow.
jail.
Also, yeah,
God forbid,
yeah,
but
yeah. No, that is true. But no, uh, he was there for that game against the Knicks, but more so the Knicks. Should they trade for MPJ? What's going on? I think you would reference the betting apps. What are people betting on Karl Anthony Towns right now?
56%. It's like a graph, or I don't know what case maybe. 56% that Cat might just get traded. We saw it with the Giannis rumors. We've seen it. I think that's the only one that I've seen thus far. But
I don't know who they trade for with Cat. Like, if it's
who
not Giannis.
they sent out Cat for this white boy, the Villanova white boy, and
Oh, you
who
mean like
else?
who they traded for? They traded Julius Randle and
Julius Randle
DiVincenzo.
and DiVincenzo. Okay, for this is his second year in the Knicks, right? Yeah, second year.
Yeah.
Weird. That team is constructed really weird. I'm not look. I hate the Knicks organization. I'm not a Knicks fan. I despise them.
Yeah, same.
But like on paper, the team looked good. But
I mean, I think the issue is your two of your starters can't play defense.
Brunson and Cat.
And Cat, yeah, you have two guys who are not good on defense.
Do you think Cat's really that bad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not a good defender.
You're
And he's lazy on defense sometimes too. He is
slow as
super
fuck.
prone.
He's slow as fuck.
He's slow and he's super prone for stupid fouls.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
He gets stupid fouls all the time.
And
I think he has his
face
moments. I honestly think his best case on defense was when he was next to Rudy Gobert. Like,
because he protected
Wolves.
him a lot. Yeah, he got shielded from his below average. I don't think he's the worst defender ever. But
no, he's not the worst, but he's not good, and Jalen Brunson's not good on defense either. And those are your two starters.
Yeah.
What are you like? it's just hard. You're really hoping that their offense is amazing, and if it's not, then it's tough. I don't know. I don't think he was the perfect fit for that team. I never liked that trade when they made
yeah, I
it.
never liked the trade either. I was very confused to the trade. I was like, why do you need another big man on that team? You're very tall.
Another
You're
big
tall
man,
as
pure
fuck.
scorer too. Like
Yeah,
you got the scoring. You got Brunson. I think you're fine. I
it
like
wasn't.
DiVincenzo.
I
I
like
thought that he
DiVincenzo.
was
The Julius Randle still on the Knicks would have been weird.
yeah, like Julius Randle's playing better and a change of scenery, but maybe
Yeah.
you could have gone for I don't know, gone for something else.
The shipping out Julius W should have kept DiVincenzo maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
The Knicks
Not.
are the kind of team, which is like why I always talk about Bam's trade value, who are like a Bam away from being a
Hmm.
really, really good team.
Yeah. Oh wow,
If
that
if
Bam
that
in New York
trade
would be disgusting.
if they were able to send out Julius Randle and DiVincenzo to get Bam or a Bam type player, like now we're talking some stuff. But
Would you trade Bam in this situation for the Knicks? Cat,
as a Heat
OG.
fan or as if I'm the Knicks,
No, as a Heat fan. So Cat would come over here, either OG or what's his other guy's name?
Macau,
Yeah. So one of those
I'm
and
I'm not trading Bam.
two first.
Nah,
No, okay, me neither.
nah, I'm not.
I,
And
I'm giving you the most probable, not probable scenario because the only way I'm trading him, you have to get Brunson.
I would also like. I mean, and again, I'm pretty much just not trading Bam. But those first, like what we were saying earlier, they'd have to be from a different team because I'm giving you Bam at a young age, and you have Brunson. Your
Yeah,
firsts are gonna suck. I'm gonna get what, a pick in the 20th.
yeah.
You know, like that's not worth shit.
I take Brunson, then I go after Giannis for some weird crazy reason.
Brunson's a dog. I really like Brunson.
No, I love Brunson.
He's
I love Brunson, and I just relate to players that are just like my height.
yeah. It's natural.
There's just a thing about that's why Curry was so popular. Well, he still is popular, and
Guards
shorter,
sell shoes better than big guys. Yeah.
and there's just something more relatable. Is like if I was a million times better than what I am currently at basketball, I could be Brunson.
It truly is like,
Short,
and it's not to take away the skill that these big guys have because obviously they're
obviously not.
skilled,
But you
and it
can't.
goes back to like the
There's nothing to relate to. Like I can't be LeBron James. I can't be 260, 2% body fat,
yeah
6'8".
yeah. Like I can't be honest. I'm not 7'1" Jack Greek god. Like,
Yeah, like it's
but
just
like
you can't. But you
six
could be
foot.
Brunson.
I could like yeah.
You could be Brunson.
If I really honed in on my dribble moves and like my post game, like it's just crazy to be able to be
And
short and like play
yeah,
basketball that way is just
and
crazy.
Brunson's game is not like I need to practice my handles every single minute of the hour. He doesn't have the craziest handles. He just knows how to.
It's
He
footwork,
knows.
dude.
Yeah, it's just footwork, and he just knows what space to attack, when to attack it, how to
He
use your
likes his
footwork.
spots. Yeah, he
Yeah,
gets
it's
the
very
spot, pull up.
it's very simple. That's why I like him a lot. I'm a very big Brunson fan.
I also like that for as short as he plays through contact a lot. Like
Dude, like a dog.
yeah,
He loves going. He loves to go inside.
yeah, I'm like
Pause.
that's a pause.
Yeah.
I really appreciate Brunson's game, and that's a good point. Like just short guys like that are just especially like Brunson because it's not like a John Morant who I think is taller than Brunson, but who this
Obviously, yeah,
guy's
but he's
jumping out the gym.
yamming it, and
Yeah,
you're
I'm
like,
like
I can't do that.
I've never jumped to that high ever in my
No,
life.
ever.
But Brunson doesn't do anything like that. He's just smooth, just
Hmm.
a good basketball player. But yeah, Knicks. I'm very curious. So do you like genuinely? Do you think they'll make some type of trade before the deadline?
Not the deadline. They're shipping out Cat this year though.
I,
After
yeah,
the season ends,
I think after the season ends, Cat's gone.
or they could blow it up. I think, in my opinion, I think Brunson stays 1,000% if he doesn't ask to get traded in a weird world. I kind of don't see that happening.
No, I don't think so. His whole family works there and shit too.
Yeah. He is from Philly,
I
Jersey.
think so.
He's a Jersey boy.
Oh,
So yeah, I think Brunson could stay. I think OG could probably leave. I think Cat's definitely gone after this year.
they're gonna have to make moves, man. They're gonna have to switch something up. They gotta do something. I don't think they'll make a big. I think they'll make maybe a minor trade at the trade deadline, like shore up stuff around the edges. But I don't think it's gonna be a big one. Uh, I'd love for them.
I want to see someone blow it up. I really want to see just like a
I,
full
I
blow
I
it up.
I do think some teams are going to this year, like
Who?
after this year. I think the Knicks are gonna be one. I
No,
think
but
the
I'm talking about
Cavs.
like genuinely top to bottom.
Oh, like to trade everyone? I don't think they trade their star. I don't. I think I think the Cavs will probably trade Mobley or Donovan Mitchell. Like I think one of them is probably gone.
I think Spider has a better odds of leaving than this other guy than
Then Mobley,
their other guard. I'm drawing a
Garland.
blank right now.
Yeah.
Darius Garland. Yeah, I think for some reason I feel like they like Darius Garland more than they like
And
Spider.
I think Spider's just he's older, and I think he's at like he's ready to do something else. But I think they're gonna do that. I think the Knicks are gonna do like I think the Knicks are gonna be open to trading anybody who's not Brunson.
Yeah, but I want Brunson though. What the
I
fuck?
know Brunson's sick.
Give me Brunson,
Uh,
man. I don't want anyone else. Well, I mean, I like Bridges. I'm a big Bridges guy.
Bridges is really good. OG's really good too, man. OG's a good basketball player.
OG's a dog. I love OG too.
Yeah, I think the uh, who was I about to say? I think those are the main teams. I mean, Giannis is probably going to go to a different team at some point, but I don't like a full blow it up team. I don't really see.
No, but I agree with you. I think those are the first two teams, not fully blown up, but they're gonna blow it up. It's Cleveland and New York.
Yeah, like I just wouldn't. I don't imagine a lot of these other teams like blowing it up. I for a while I thought the Suns were going to do it, and they're clearly not. The Clippers might full blow up after this year. I think there's a chance the Clippers go full blow it up.
Maybe, yeah.
And the Grizzlies might too. They keep saying they won't trade Triple J, but if they trade Jaw, like I don't know, why not? But yeah, it's rare. You don't get that often. What's next on this outline? Oh, in terms of the East, and part of the reason why we think people are going to blow it up is because I don't think the Knicks are going to make to the finals. And part of that is one, I think Detroit Pistons are really, really good at basketball, and two, Tatum did a workout in front of media the other day. This is like pretty much guaranteeing that he's coming back. You don't do that unless you're getting ready to come back.
I mean, second in the East, third.
They're second in the East right now, I think.
If this motherfucker comes back,
man, yeah, they are second in the East right now. Barely, but they are.
If this motherfucker comes back, and
I mean, I don't think you can expect him to be 100% Tatum right away, but if he could be like 80% Tatum and they're already second in the East, Tatum's really fucking good at basketball, man.
Yeah, no, if he comes back, you kind of have to, even in a limited role, you kind of have, you have to play him. You're second in the East. It's not like you're like, yo, we're fringe playoffs. No, fuck that. Just tank it, whatever.
No, but you play him.
You're second in the East. You have a really good chance.
He wants to play. They've never ruled him out. He's coming back.
Fuck.
And he's going to be good at basketball.
Achilles, right?
On the bright side, huh?
Achilles?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a big injury in basketball.
I think the timeline was around like late February, early March that he'd be coming back.
Fuck.
On the bright side, the one bright side is my biggest fear this season was that the Celtics were going to suck for a year and get gifted the number one pick in the draft. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
They're 100% not getting a good pick in the draft. They're top two in the East. Pacers will probably get a good pick, but whatever. I don't hate the Pacers the way I hate the Celtics. So on the bright side, the Celtics are really good. They're not going to get Darren Peterson or a boozer. But yeah, man, I think he's on the way up, and they're looking to make some trades too. There's been rumors of them trying to get a different big man. Maybe they're on the MPJ market. There's been talks of them trying to go for like a Zubac. John Morant is another person who's still, he said he wants to be in Memphis now. He's like completely changed what he said, that, I'm a loyal guy, and now he's playing games and looking good.
Yeah.
I think that he's just saying that to like play and
to please the organization and to not ruin his value of being this.
It's like, yo, we can't trade you if you're fucking around and not playing games.
And
like,
saying you hate us and you want to leave. You're not really good for anyone else.
Yeah, like we're not trading you for a bag of pickles. Like you gotta do something. So very curious to see.
They're gonna keep him, huh?
That's so toxic to like keep him past the trade deadline. Like your team stinks. He didn't want to be there. He hates the coach.
So you're saying it's toxic when you want to keep someone that doesn't want to be there anymore?
Yeah, I'm confirming that. Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you just got to end it, man.
Sometimes.
And another toxic relationship, the Giannis relationship.
I did see that.
Holy hell, man. So they got blown out by the Thunder, and Giannis comes out and says, we're not playing. Yeah, we're not playing hard. We're not playing to win. We're not playing together. Our chemistry's not there. Guys are being selfish. Guys trying to do it on their own. Right now, I think we just don't get it. We got 39 games left. We don't have time. We really don't. Giannis, brother, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Just demand the trade, bro. Like you're when you start blaming other people, and that's fine, you can bitch. I think people should bitch, right? But like when you keep it more and focus on the team, like, oh, like for lack of better terms, we suck. We're not shooting well. We're not playing well. We're not defending well. We are not. Now, when you say guys are
Yeah,
sucking ass,
that's a good point.
we as a team is fine. But when you say guys, and
Guys.
the worst part would be like, no, this guy is sucking ass. But that's just one step away, though. When you're saying the guys are not shooting well, I'm like, oof, that's not.
And the thing is, look, they aren't, Giannis. And you know why? Because none of them believe in this team. None of them give a shit about this team.
No, this
All
team
of those
sucks,
guys,
brother.
all of those guys who are there are waiting for you to leave
Mm-hmm.
and who are either just trying to build up their own trade value or like show off their own game and figure out their own way in the league. They're not buying into like, I'm going to be the role player around Giannis so we can really make a move in the East. The Bucks suck.
Yeah.
They're not a good team. And like, is he going to stay for real? Like, and that's why I think we're not going to see any trades until the trade deadline. Until it's 100% sure that Giannis is either staying or going, I don't think we're going to see any big trades until the trade deadline, like until the day of.
I don't see a world where any of these superstars are get traded at trade deadline. I'm just going up pure vibes, by the way, but I just don't. I mean, fuck, I don't know.
So before the trade deadline, damn it, man.
Giannis should leave now.
The Bucks have some easy games for the trade deadline, but let's see. Maybe those easy games are losses, and they can make them even more sour. So they play the Nuggets, which is not an easy game, obviously. They play the Mavs. That's a maybe win. They got demolished by the Mavs last time. They play the 76ers. They play the Wizards. Should be a win. And then they play the Celtics and the Bulls before the trade deadline. And the Pelicans. Those are some games in there that they should win and might keep Giannis complacent. But if they lose against the Bulls, the Pelicans, the Wizards, get out of there, man.
Yeah, just demand the trade already, bro. And just do it.
So, and in that game that they just lost against the Thunder, was the first time since 2017 that Giannis has scored 21 or less points in 3 straight games. So since 2017, he's always scored at least more than 21 points in 3 games in a row. But no, not this game. Side notes here. The main thing is Giannis and God, I would love. The Heat feel super confident for some reason. And look, as a Heat fan, we can hate all we want, but it's like the same thing people play about the lottery, man. The only way to win is to play, brother. So you could be like, oh, we're holding all our chips for Giannis. We're not going to get Giannis. Well, you know what's the 100% way we don't get Giannis? If we blow all our chips. So that's somebody to me that's worth waiting. Because it's not like it's like, oh, like you're saving our chips for Giannis, but KD's right there. It's like, there's not really anyone else right there.
No.
So let's save our chips. Let's see what happens.
And maybe we get them. And not talk about our inflated prospects. How about that?
Yeah, and Ware's been amazing. But side note in this game, Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 40 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, 1 steal, 16 of 19 field goals from the field. Wilt watch. Still on Wilt watch. I think he's like 10 games away right now.
Dog.
I think I saw someone posted that was on record like the most efficient game ever, like the highest true shooting percentage game, or one of the highest. Also, this guy, AJ Mitchell, he went down at halftime with a hip injury. I think he's fine. But before the half, AJ Mitchell had 18 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 8 of 12 from the field. The Thunder just keep pulling guys out, man. AJ Mitchell's been a bright spot for them this season, and he keeps showing it.
Best developmental team in the NBA, perhaps, right? Because
best drafting team, maybe. Yeah, because these are all like
before that, or like before this crew was. No, they might have the best developmental team. Think about it. Even when they sucked, they had some key players there. I mean, obviously, their big 3, KD, Westbrook.
They draft really good, man. Isaiah Joe, Aaron Wiggins, the other J-Dub. Those, like, a lot of those guys are late picks. They're not.
Damn.
The only surefire pick they got was Chet. That was like a high pick that everyone was like, Chet's good.
Yeah.
But, even them seeing value in Shai, which I don't think they necessarily knew what they were getting. But, no, man, they've got some stuff.
They've got some stuff. Those motherfuckers don't miss, huh?
Yeah, I guess not. Unfortunately. There's also a post that's over the last 2 seasons, the Oklahoma City Thunder are 33-1 without Jalen Williams, who I like Jalen Williams. I think he's really good. Just interesting to see. The
Mhm.
OKC Thunder are 33-1 without Jalen Williams.
Wow.
This team also barely loses games, so it's like,
Kind of skewed a little bit.
what are they with Jalen Williams? Like
Mhm.
40-7 or something? It's like still a really good team,
Yeah.
but just interesting to see there. And also, because I got to talk my shit before we get out of here. Chet, when he played against the Heat, he had 14 points. He has a -8. When he played against the Cavs, against Evan Mobley, the better defender than Bam Adebayo, 28 points on a blowout.
They think Evan Mobley is a better defender than.
There are a lot of people who think Evan Mobley is a better
Would you
defender
say?
than Bam Adebayo.
Would you say Mobley guards bigs better than Bam?
Maybe,
Okay, that's fine.
maybe.
Okay.
Doesn't guard guards better than Bam. There's no
No,
way.
definitely. No. That's why they didn't have the conversation. But I think he does guard centers better than
He's
Bam.
bigger.
Well, a little bit, yeah. But yeah, that's really wanted to get to. 'Cause I think he does guard bigs a maybe better than Bam.
Maybe not.
Maybe.
I'm like, Bam is really good at guarding bigs, man. Like the only bigs who have really given Bam problems are like
He's been
the Jokic's
exposed.
and
Yeah,
Embiid.
he's been exposed.
Yeah.
And I think people just want to use that and just to shit on Bam. He's been exposed by the top better bigs, aka the top 5 or top 3 best bigs in the game, and those bigs are arguably they're all MVP candidates.
They're
But
not bigs that you could shut down 1-on-1. That nobody shuts down 1-on-1.
it's just they're just good. That's why they're MVPs.
Yeah. So yeah, I just want to talk my shit. Chet didn't show
Mhm.
out against Bam. Bam showed out against Chet. And you know who got blown out? The Cleveland Cavaliers with Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley
Mhm.
against the Thunder. We beat the Thunder. One of the few teams in the NBA the Heat did to beat the Thunder. So feeling good. Feeling good. That wraps up everything that's on the docket. We do have, it is Thursday, so getting late here, but fired up and burnt out. Hansel, Pupo, what are you fired up and burnt out for?
Burnt out by Miami as a city sports.
Oh,
We did lose Carson Beck. Yeah.
guys in the transfer portal too. I've seen some guys heading out.
Yeah, that's not looking the best. But
I think we'll have a good draft class though, like a good recruitment class.
hyped up about hey, gotta be excited for something. I'm just excited to be excited.
Excited to be excited. I like that.
Mhm.
I like that. What am I burnt out by? I'm burnt out by rain. It's not the rainy season, but
Yeah,
it's been raining a
that.
lot.
Yeah, fuck that.
Stop, please. And
Like-
when it's cold and it rains, it's even worse. Cause
We had enough in the summer because we get horrible rains in the summer.
yeah,
I don't want it to rain in December. Like if you want to rain in the summer, fine. Hey, Mother Nature, do your thing.
It's dry season. Stop now.
You could not rain. Just give us a little break.
A little break from rain would be really sweet. So that's what I'm burnt out by. And what I'm fired up for, Unrated Basketball, Nerd Pod, World of Warcraft pre-patch. The expansion comes out in March. I was on earlier yesterday, redoing my UI, getting stuff set up, just feeling excited. I did a fresh install, which is always like anyone who's a gamer, like, or a gamer for a big game, like an MMO or something, like deleting the whole game, fresh install, and then like just adding the stuff little by little, like it just feels way better.
I'm happy for you. Happy for you that you're excited for this new, as an ex-WoW player. I'm happy that you're excited for this new pack, for this new X pack coming out.
I love new content. I live for it. So that's what I'm excited for. That's what I'm fired up for. Hansel Poopel today. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
We're out of here.
Peace.